Welcome back to the Barbecue Lab. My name is David Gafford, and today is a very, very special day because we get to actually show you our complete outdoor kitchen. Now, when you clicked on this video, you may not have known how special this day is for us, but this is a very special day because we finally get to unveil our outdoor kitchen project that we've been working on for 11 and a half months now, almost a full year. And so what I want to do today is I want to tell you what we did and how much it cost to bring this dream to life, and really how much money we saved by doing the work ourselves. Now, the quotes that we got to have this work done were upwards of $90,000, and that's just out of the question for us. We didn't have $90,000 laying around, and so our options were to go ahead and build about a third of what we hoped we could build, or go ahead and build the whole entire project, but do the work ourselves. A year ago, we demolished our 10 by 12 concrete patio that came with our house. It was completely cracked. It did not have the room that we needed, but we went ahead and demolished that patio and we put up a 24-foot by 42-foot paver patio and a covered 16-foot by 12-foot outdoor kitchen. Now, it wasn't just us who did the work. We have family and we had friends who came alongside of us for this project, and they put in blood and sweat and tears. I mean, there were multiple times where fingers were hit with hammers and pavers were dropped, and tons of sweat and even tears when we didn't think we were going to make it through the project. But over the last 11 months, we've been able to do the work ourselves, and we could not be happier with the final result. Care to take a guess at what our $90,000 outdoor living space cost us when we didn't have to pay for the labor? Well, I'll tell you more about that here in a second, but first I want to show you what we've built. So here we are, and I gotta say, we are so proud of what we built. Now, I know some of the questions that you guys are gonna ask are things like, how did you come up with the size of the patio that you guys decided to build? Well, really what that came down to is we wanted to build in 3 individual areas into the outdoor kitchen. The first was the outdoor kitchen itself. The second was an outdoor dining area. And the third was an outdoor living room area. So we started with the kitchen, and we knew we wanted to make that about 16 by 12 because that's the largest pavilion we're able to put up in our area of the country and in our subdivision under code. Once we knew the size of the kitchen, we knew we wanted a dining area as well, and we knew we wanted to be able to put 6 to 8 people at a table for times when we're entertaining. Once we knew what those 2 spaces were going to be, we knew we wanted some room for a living space as well. We knew we wanted places for a fire pit, also for some outdoor furniture, a log rack, places to store some of our extra grills that we have lying around that don't fit into the kitchen itself. And we initially started that space too small, and along the way we decided to continue to expand until we hit 42 feet in width. And I've got to say, I am thrilled that we did, because if we went with our initial size, it just would have been too small. And because we weren't paying for labor, we could make those decisions on the way, and also it didn't dramatically increase the cost of the project. By adding on an extra 8 feet or so of length to the patio, it ended up only costing us a few $100 more in the end, because we had already done the majority of the work, and all we needed to do was dig out 8 more feet, put down some rock, and lay some pavers. Now, if you've been a fan of our channel for a while, you've seen us review some of the appliances that we decided to put in the outdoor kitchen, but I wanted to take a second to walk through the appliances that we installed. The first appliance that we installed was actually the appliance that started this whole thing. The 30-inch Griddle was the first outdoor kitchen piece of gear that we reviewed, and it's what inspired the whole entire project from the beginning. I'm so glad that we've installed a griddle in our outdoor kitchen. It turns out that we probably use it 4 to 5 times a week, cooking everything from smash burgers to Asian-inspired dishes, from stir-fry to hibachi, fried rice, all of the above. We cook on the outdoor griddle all the time. So that's the first thing that we installed, and we're so glad that we put it in. And right next to the griddle, we have a power burner. Now, this power burner gives us the opportunity to turn on just a very small burner or a very large burner equaling 60,000 BTUs of heat. This is made for doing crawfish boils. It's made for doing huge pots of boiled corn. It's made for all types of things that you can imagine that a big pot would be needed. Now, one of the things I love about this as well is that you can take out the insert, and it's perfect for a round bottom wok, which is something we also use quite often. We bought a carbon steel wok that we put inside the power burner, and it gives us fantastic heat to be able to make recipes just like you'd find at your favorite Chinese restaurant. Next, we installed a 36-inch gas grill. This is from the American Renaissance line of gas grills, and this grill has all of the bells and whistles that you'd ever want in a gas grill. From heavy square bar grates all the way to the coals at the bottom that give you instant vaporization of the juices, we're thrilled with the choice that we went with for the gas grill in this outdoor kitchen. Now, you might also notice that we have space for 2 Kamado style grills out here in the outdoor kitchen. We review a lot of Kamado style grills, and this will give us the opportunity to keep them close so we can do in-depth testing on each unit. Our plan is to keep an XL style grill and a large style grill in the kitchen at all times, constantly running tests on those and recipes so that you can see how they perform even beyond our standard reviews that we'll do for each unit. The first Kamado that we've installed in this kitchen is the Vision Maxxis 702 Kamado Grill. Now, this is a brand new grill that we just installed a few days ago, and we will be doing a full deep dive review on it in the weeks to come. So if you want to see more about that grill, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you won't miss out when that comes to air. So the question is, what do you want to see us review next? What large size Kamado are you wondering about that you want to see more information on, that you want us to put in here next? We'd love to hear from you. So drop a comment in below. Let us know what Kamado you think we should put in here, and we'll see what we can do. Now, in between the 2 Kamado spots, we have our pellet grill. Now, I feel like any outdoor kitchen could definitely use a pellet grill because of how easy they are to use. It's very set it and forget it, and we have the Memphis Pro pellet grill that we've installed in our outdoor kitchen, and it's actually running right now. If you look in the background, we have a chuck roast and a bunch of chicken thighs on there for a taco night that we're having with friends tonight, and it smells delicious out here. If you want to learn more about the Memphis Pro or any of the other grills that I've mentioned so far in this video, just check the links in the description below. We've done full deep dive reviews on almost everything that's in the outdoor kitchen except for that Kamado that I just mentioned. And the final cooking appliance that we put here in our outdoor kitchen is our Uni Coda 16 pizza oven. This gives us the ability to hit 950 degrees, and we can make Neapolitan style pizzas super fast. You can tell that we built the outdoor kitchen to have a lot of room underneath that pavilion. We wanted to be able to have the space to be able to bring in new cooking appliances to show you the best in outdoor cooking and outdoor living. The whole plan is to be able to bring in new units, cook on them, make recipes, and show you how they work before you decide how to spend your hard-earned barbecue dollars. Our outdoor kitchen wouldn't be complete if we didn't add a few extras along the way. One of the things that we added is something that's going to help us a ton when we get back to shooting recipes out here, and that's the kitchen sink. We put an outdoor sink built right into the outdoor kitchen with hot and cold running water and a faucet that allows us to have a sprayer to clean things off. We love how easy it's going to make for cleanup when we're out here cooking. We also added a refrigerator to the outdoor kitchen, and we love having the extra space to be able to keep things cold. We've had that full since the day we put it in. It has everything from drinks to meat to side dishes to condiments, you name it. We're keeping it cold out here in the outdoor kitchen, and we love that we're not constantly running in and out of the house just to grab things out of the fridge. And right next to the fridge, we put an ice maker. And this ice maker cranks out 40 pounds of ice per day. And we love that it's giving us the ability to make iced tea almost every day of the summer, in addition to be able to having ice whenever we need it. We just filmed a review for the ThermoWorks ThermoPen 1, and we needed ice to be able to do an ice bath. Well, all we did was we popped in the ice maker, filled a carton full of ice, and we were ready to go. So I love having something that close where we can make ice right here in the outdoor kitchen. Now we also added a warming drawer right below our Memphis grill. This warming drawer is meant to be able to keep meats and dishes and side dishes warm while you're cooking off other things. And we've used it a ton during the end phase of the building all the way up until now, giving us the ability to set from 230 degrees and below all the way down to, I think, the 70 or 50 degree mark. It gives us the option to be able to have our own kind of built-in Cambro where we're not constantly taking things and putting it in coolers to rest. We can throw it right in the warming drawer, set the exact temperature that we want for that piece of meat or that side dish, and we know that we can leave it there long term. Now, when it comes to storage, we really maxed out our ability to store things here in the outdoor kitchen because we review outdoor barbecue gear. Every door and every drawer has a purpose, and some of my favorites are the Kamado drawer that is underneath both of the Kamado spaces that gives us the ability to store charcoal, pellets for the Memphis grill, anything that's very, very large. That Kamado sized drawer is huge. And I love that it's not wasted space below the Kamados, but yet you can utilize that for extra storage. We also built in a paper towel door. This paper towel door is right underneath where I'm going to be doing all of our recipes. So it's as simple as pivoting the handle open, pulling out a paper towel, and I don't have to run around the kitchen looking for something to clean up with. We also installed a trash drawer, putting a trash can right here in the outdoor kitchen that we can constantly keep pushed in when we're not using it, but yet all the friends and family know where it's located, so we can keep trash centralized and out of the way. And right next to that trash drawer, we put in a pellet storage drawer. We can store up to 40 pounds of pellets in this plastic bin, so it means that I'm not constantly running to the garage for more pellets as long as I keep this bin full. I love that it's a completely sealed drawer and the bin inside is waterproof, so I don't have to worry about anything getting in to mess up my pellets before I have a chance to put them in the grill. There are many other doors and drawers that we put here in our outdoor kitchen, and one of my favorites is the ones that we put in the 90-degree bend of both sides of the outdoor kitchen to utilize that wasted space. It's nice to have that blank countertop on top to be able to have that extra countertop space, but below it, in that corner, was wasted space below. So we put these large doors on the back, giving us the ability to store up to 6 bags of charcoal per side of the outdoor kitchen, as well as very large cooking vessels and other things that would just take up room in the garage that we really don't have. Other drawers, everything from utility drawers to be able to have even silverware and cooking utensil drawers. These are the things that are going to make life so much easier out here that we're so excited that we put in. As with any outdoor kitchen build, we put in access panels and vents as well. This gives us the ability to reach all of the knobs and timers and switches that are built inside the kitchen that gives us the ability to control all the things that we do. And the vents simply allow gas to be able to escape the outdoor kitchen and moisture the opportunity to dry, but they're absolute essentials for an outdoor kitchen, and we installed those as well. Now the countertops behind me, you might be wondering how we made those or what they're made out of. Well, those are concrete countertops that we made ourselves. So we didn't buy these countertops other than the fact that we bought the mortar mix and the rebar and the frames and made them ourselves, and we poured them to the exact specifications that we needed for this outdoor kitchen. Now, 2 sides of these concrete countertops have a 1-foot overhang, giving us a bar to be able to have people sit on the outside or to be able to serve food on the outside of where we have all of our cooking appliances. So that gives us right around 24 feet of bar to be able to use, and we couldn't have done that without some help from ironsupports.com. We were able to find the right size bars to install in our outdoor kitchen to give those countertops the support they need over time with people eating and leaning on those concrete countertops. If you want to learn more about how we did this outdoor kitchen DIY style, we videotaped almost the entire process. And we'd love to be able to share those videos with you, but the only way that we're going to spend the time to actually edit those videos into final content is if we know that you want to see it and you want to watch it. So if you want to learn more about the step-by-step process of how we built this outdoor kitchen, make sure you leave a comment down below and let us know which part you're wondering about. And if we get enough comments and enough interest, we'll make sure that we edit those videos and put them together and show you how you can DIY your outdoor kitchen as well. Now, for those of you who are contemplating building a patio, pavilion, or an outdoor kitchen for yourselves, we want to give you the prices we were quoted to have the work done for us and the actual cost of how much it cost us to do the work ourselves with us just having to buy the materials. We were quoted a price of $1,400 to demolish the existing patio and an additional $500 to make sure that it got taken to the dump and utilized as clean fill. Doing the demolishing of the patio and haul away ourselves, we were able to do it for a price of $800. Now that included renting some equipment to be able to make it happen, from a skid steer and a jackhammer, and then renting a dumpster to be able to haul all of the concrete away. We live in a neighborhood that has an HOA, and that HOA won't allow us to use brushed concrete in our backyard. Now, even though what we dug up was brushed concrete, new HOA rules wouldn't allow us to put brushed concrete back in its place. We were allowed to put in textured concrete, stamped concrete, or stenciled concrete, or we could also consider the use of pavers. Those were all approved by the HOA. Brushed concrete was out, so we knew we couldn't use that one. We were quoted a price per square foot for each of those options, and here's how they came out. Textured concrete was quoted to us at $14.53 per square foot. Stamped concrete was quoted to us at $15.63, and stenciled concrete was quoted at $19.88. Now, an actual paver patio with different colors of stones being used and multiple sizes came in right around $24.47 per square foot. Knowing that this project came in at 1,008 square feet in size, we knew that we were looking at a cost of $15,000 to $25,000 to have just the patio built for us. We fell in love with the look of a paver patio, and we knew it was going to cost us $24,665 to be able to pull it off. Now, that seemed like a lot for a patio to us. By doing the work ourselves, we were able to save a dramatic amount, and the total cost for this patio was $7,900. Now, living in the HOA also had rules in regards to the pavilion itself. So the pavilion, we were limited to 200 square feet in size, and we knew that we wanted something right around 16 feet by 12 feet, which would take us just under that 200 square feet. And we also had a height restriction of 11 feet, so we couldn't go very high and we couldn't go very wide. We looked at different kits that were available online, but many of those kits just limited the size that we wanted for our kitchen, and we didn't want to have to downsize our kitchen just because the pavilion didn't fit what we had designed. So we knew that we needed a custom design for the pavilion, and when we reached out to some builders, we were quoted about $10,000 for a treated lumber pavilion and $15,000 and higher for a cedar lumber pavilion. So seeing those costs, we wanted to find out how much we could save if we did it ourselves, and the materials alone, with us putting in all the labor, cost us $2,700 to build this pavilion. The outdoor kitchen itself was where the prices were absolutely crazy when it came to people quoting us. We were quoted everything from $25,000 all the way up to $60,000. And that was because some were including different grills, and they were including different drawers and doors, different types of stone on top. There were so many variables when it came to the outdoor kitchen, and the price was just all over the place. So when we set out to do it ourselves, we wanted to find an economical way to make it happen, but also not sacrifice on the things that we saw as non-negotiables. We wanted to have that room to entertain around the kitchen. We wanted to have a countertop that would put up with some abuse over time. We wanted to have doors and drawers and things to store all of the things that we wanted to have here in the outdoor kitchen within easy reach. Now that meant that we were going to have to put in some extra work and design this ourselves, Now, when it comes down to it, an outdoor kitchen is not overly complex from a materials standpoint. So when we decided to do this ourselves, we did all of the research to find out what the best materials were that we could get our hands on to make this happen. The concrete base that we put down to support the kitchen came in at $191. The Trex style decking that we put to separate the concrete from the metal studs came in right at $100. The metal studs themselves were 20 gauge, and we used different sizes, but it came in at $281. The cement board that we attached to the side of the kitchen and the top of the kitchen, once we had those supports up, came to $220. Various hardware costs, such as screws and tools to get the job done, came in right at $200. The cost of the mortar to be able to attach the stone fascia was $125. And the stone fascia itself, the cost for that was $711. Add to that some various supplies and some tools that we had to purchase that we didn't own here around the house to be able to make this project happen, and you have a grand total that is an absolute fraction of what we were quoted to bring this project to life. Now, for this project, we wanted to look at different countertop types to be able to have it professionally installed. And we looked at granite at right around $100 a square foot and 75 feet of countertops that we needed. We were looking at $7,500 for countertops for this outdoor kitchen. We wanted to see how much it would cost to do that part ourselves, and just the materials to build the countertops for this outdoor kitchen came in at just under $600. When it comes to the different appliances and outdoor drawers and doors and all of the things that you would put in a kitchen, no two kitchens are going to be the same. You could put in $1,000 of those products or all the way up to 6 figures and more in any outdoor kitchen that you would build. So if you'd like to see the prices for any of the gear that we installed in our outdoor kitchen, we've put detailed links below in the description so you can see every door, every drawer, every grill and cooking appliance. There's a link to all of them down below, and you can check out their prices down there. Now, this project simply wouldn't have been possible without a partnership with Renaissance Cooking Systems. We found their online storefront to have the wide variety of options that we were looking for when designing our outdoor kitchen. And since this is kind of what we do, we've utilized a lot of what they have to offer. If you're thinking about designing an outdoor kitchen soon, I'd encourage you to check out their website at rcsgasgrills.com or click the links in the description below for the exact products that we've installed here at the Barbecue Lab. We built the outdoor kitchen to support our website and YouTube channel, where we review outdoor cooking gear and share our favorite recipes. You'll be seeing all these products in action over the coming months and years, and if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button to see all of this in action. We would also like to thank Memphis Woodfire Grills and Vision Grills for their partnership on this project. We couldn't do what we do without partnering with some of the manufacturers and brands who make the products that you know and love, so we want to say thanks for joining us along the way and making this possible. I can't wait till you see what we have planned for the future. We have upcoming reviews, we have outdoor cooking techniques, we have some of our favorite recipes that we've been making over the last year and a half to share with you, and all of that is coming to our YouTube channel and our website. So whether you like to read on the website or whether you'd rather watch it on YouTube, we have it coming at you both ways, and I can't wait for you to see some of the stuff that we have coming. So there's never been a better time to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified of new things when they come out. Go ahead and join us on social media. We have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We'd love to be able to share with you on those platforms and get to know a little bit more about you, as well as have you follow us. Because remember, social media is a two-way street. Make sure you comment on those posts that we're putting out. Let us know what you like and what you'd like to see, because here's the deal. We do this to help make sure that you can up your backyard game and impress your family and neighbors with your backyard barbecue prowess. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch, and if you're still watching the video at this point, thanks for sticking through with us to the end. I can't wait to see you next time right here on the Barbecue Lab, where we review the best in outdoor living and outdoor cooking, and we'll see you soon.